Welcome to the Ruckard Divergenced strategy part 1. So this strategy is about having a strategy that uses deep divergences as so divergences trigger entry points, okay, and query closing lines, exit points trigger exit points, and we make sure that it's really a divergence by checking two pairs at the same time. Quick explanation about the strategy. That's these 3 points. So we are going to check 2 videos. We're going to see 2 videos, and we will start with a strategy. Okay.
Disclaimer. Any opinions, news, research, and alias prizes or other information contained on our Smith video are provided that as general market commentary and do not constitute Smith advice. Zignaly, all of the profit and none of the work, best alongside the top digital asset monitors and fans. If you use my link and that passes at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CCS fees.
So this is what we have right now. So yeah, we are going to start. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to reuse a script with this squeezed E003. Squeezed E003 script, and I'm going to more or less copy this script into a new one, but I'm going to base it on the new Ruckard Zignaly template. This is the first part that we're going to do. Then we're going to disable the enforcement of the following higher tempering trend, and we're going to base our logic onto multiple pairs. Okay, so first of all, let's build everything from scratch. So we need to create a new directory. So this is going to be Divergenced. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to copy the template into Divergenced, and so I'm going to say this is Divergenced a classic. Okay, and I'm going to add, so hit diff, there is no change, so I'm going to add this to the hit so that I can name it. And yeah, so let me check. So this is going to be like this, and this, so this is going to be Divergenced a Okay. Yeah. So the first thing that we need, that we're going to do is to, let me check. We're going to use the proper name, and that means that we need to edit this and just use whatever. So this is the pivot points. So it's divergenced, and we need to edit this, and we need to edit also on the bottom. We are going to move everything to the left. Okay. Nice. Let's show the lines so that everything is easier. So today is 29, and so this is A1, and if we go down here, this is going to be A1 and A1, and yeah, this needs to be divergenced, and this is going to be divergenced to bin. And I think we are done. So if we check this here, we have this change, and we can add this file, and this is going to be using the proper name, which is use proper divergenced name. Okay. What more do we have? So we add an explanation on how the strategy works. So let's try it. So this needs to be here. So it should be whatever we have written on the other text. So it's about this. Divergences. We finally make sure that it's an actual divergence by checking two pairs at the same time. Okay, so we can save here, and so I can add this here, and I can say that I explain how the strategy works. Nice. So now we need the super strategy. That means we need something that makes everything to work. So the way that we're going to do this is to compare the squeezed. I think we have the one which is E3 yeah, we have the E1, which I think it's the one from E3. No, it's Curie is the one that, yeah, but we're not doing Curie, we're going diversions. Okay, I don't think there is no. Let me check. Let me check what's the difference between Okay. Let me check what's the difference between E3 and E4. I think that we have E4 here. There is no difference. Okay, so wait. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, so what we want to do is to compare this the divergence into the divergence classic. Okay, and we are going to put here everything that means about checking the divergence. Okay. Okay, so here we have the divergence true, like green, like green. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I think I am going to copy this text too from the divergence. Let me check if I have something about this. Yeah. Going to copy this so that it's the explanation. So more details how divergence is found, and we have this text. Okay, so let me check. So this was the explanation, so we just need to add the file and amend. Okay. So yeah. So let me compare once again. So this is a null comparison. And our comparison is this one. Now we have it. Okay, so yeah. So let me check everything that has to do with divergence, and we will add it. So we have the curricles closing lines, which should be also somewhere else. Or don't we have them? I have the question if we have them or not. Yeah, we have it. We have them, but we need to use the ones from our template. We have this enable take profit, enable break even. Yeah, okay. So let me check. So here we have a lot of stuff. Okay. So we have the two old order, which we also use here. There are too many things here. So we're going to break-even trigger. We also have break-even trigger, so that it's 225 to 215 and 0.25. Okay. What the hell is this? These are some inputs also. So it seems that we are going to do some stuff manually, because else we're going to have to edit too much. So let's do it manually. and then we will check more stuff. So yeah, so the first thing that we need is this inputs. So the one that we need, so long edge is not used, so edge. So the only thing that we need from here is the the skews length. So let me copy it from one place to another one. So I should have down here, wait a moment, should have down here the divergenced. Here it is. And then the top I have the script that I want to edit. Okay. So the first thing that we want to copy is the inputs related to squeeze momentum, and that's 230 something. So these are the squeeze. Okay, this is the squeeze. This is going to be we need to put everything into a line or two lines or whatever. We need to use it or not? No, because this is not an option. So this is going to be at the end of the inputs because yeah. Oh, wait a moment, higher time frame. Yeah. So this needs to be here at the end. And we might fix these inputs a bit so that they'll go every one of them into the same line. So we're going to write this down. Improve inputs so that they are within a single line, group, and inline. Okay. We also want a group. So yeah, so this is the first thing that we want. There's also this to old order, but this is going to be something else that we're going to add later, but we currently do not use it on the Zignaly template. Long squeeze, price minimum, barrel minimum, short squeeze. Okay, so yeah, so we also have some minimums, which are down here, which is somewhere here. So we either enable or not some minimum prices and its settings, and so this needs to be going here. Okay, yeah. So far this is what we use. This is skews momentum. Yeah, okay. So let me check more stuff. Thanks to the compare. So apparently in line 40, 42. Let me check. Still the case. Yeah. So in line 442, there's the code with a lot of stuff. So we have the squeeze function. Okay. So this is squeeze function. This is something that we want to use. So this needs to be found on the functions. So you might find this here, the functions. Get trend. I'm not sure I'm going to add the squeeze momentum function into the template. Let's write it down, but I'm not sure I'm going to add it in the end. So there are other functions that this get too old, but this is another stuff. This doesn't have anything to do with. Okay, so now we have the strategy, which is quite big. High closing. What the hell is this? Yeah. Volatile price, edge strategy, which we don't use. There's a lot of stuff here that it's not used in the end. Long edge protection. There's also plot shape, so this needs an input for showing the squeeze momentum or not. Plotting. Okay, so let me check one more. So we have the squeeze momentum super strategy, which is found at 524 line from the original file, and it ends at 625. So let's copy everything here. So here, so let's copy and paste on the super strategies. So we need at the bottom after the default logic, everything. Yeah, so that's it. We have all of this. Okay. So the next thing, I think we don't have anything more. So the next thing is using the strategy. Yeah. And on also plotting. Plotting the divergence, okay? So plotting the divergence needs an input that it's not there yet. So here we have hit diff. So we have the inputs. Okay, these inputs need to have an I. Now that I'm checking them, and yeah, basically we have the logic. We don't use it yet. And then we have the, what's the name? We need the plotting. So we're going to add the plotting too, which can be found at 795. Okay, let me check 795. So 795. Nice. So 795. Yeah, so we just go into the plot section from here and we just plot it. We need this code. Wait a moment, where there is all of this. We need an input to show it or not. And if needed, we will use the wait a moment, volatility plot. This needs to be fixed with okay, so now we have here this stuff, which is squeeze momentum plot. Squeeze momentum divergence plot, begin and end. Okay, we need to fix this. So this is line 733. Okay, and we're going to fix this. So this is text D with one color or the other one. And we need to turn it on or turn it down, turn it up or turn it on or turn it off, depending on the color, the same way that everything else is done down here. So in order to do so, we need to have an input, okay? And in order to have an input, we need to add it. So basically, we need an input for using this, which is not needed because we are going to use it always. And we need to use it and a setting in order to show this. So this should be similar to the show settings that are around here. So yeah, we should have show squeeze momentum divergences. Okay, so here we want it true, and if we we want it true by default, and this is squeeze mum divergences. Okay, so we're going to write down here the logic for the plotting depending on the color. Okay, the same way it's done up here. So basically we have a color for this stuff. Okay, which is going to be one thing or another one depending on this setting. And this is going to be the short one. Okay. So the way of doing it is this color here, which is long, and the one here is short. Okay, so basically once we have this, we can just use the color and we are done. This is the way I do it, and it works quite well. Okay. That's nice. So let's go back to the inputs so that we can fix them, and we can have some inputs that can be used together, okay? So that it's easier for everyone to use them. So one thing we can do here is to just add this I thing. So we have three places where we change this setting. Apparently, I want to check them. I want to check those three settings, where the hell they are. So we have the initial input, and somewhere I have this, okay, yeah. So it's 3 makes sense. So we're going to do the same here, same thing here. Okay. And the same thing here with value. And here with this value. Okay. So now we should think about mixing everything here so that it makes sense. So the first thing is that everything has to do with the squeeze momentum divergences. So what we're going to do right now is that every input is going to be under the section about squeeze momentum divergences. Okay. Yeah. Nice. So now the next thing that we want to do is we want to have everything into the same line, the best way we can. Okay. So because we can have So this is BB length, BB multi-factor. So probably we can do like this: BB length, multi-factor, and so this is going to be like this, and I'm going to remove the title. And so the thing that I'm going to do is inline squeeze momentum BB. Okay, so that I have everything into the same line. Not sure if this is going to work as expected or not, but this is my first approach. So let me check everything how it is right now, then we will check what we do. So I have here the development stuff. We have this micro trend. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to open new strategy, and let's see what happens here. Save a script. No, we should take the name from the script. Why doesn't take the name from the script? Wait a moment. So the script should be Divergenced A001. That's the name that we're going to use. Okay, yeah, seems 737. What the hell is going wrong here? I think there's something wrong on. Yeah, this should not end on comma, on semicolon. Anyways, I think that what that was it. So now that's why we haven't the title, because some error happened here. Okay, it seems that we have this new strategy. So strategy does nothing. That's to be expected because we don't have anything useful. And now we're going to check down here what the hell happens with. Okay, so this is use MEMO divergences. Yeah, so show true. We have the BB length multi-factor 2021. So we have everything into the same line, and this is what we're going to try to put everything into the same place, so that we have less space used on these inputs. So let's fix it. So the next one is the KC length. Okay. So let's fix it. KC length. Okay, so we remove this. So this is KC. It's the kernel channel factor. So we can remove all of this. This is going to be 1.5 and so yeah, so this is going to be the inline squeeze mom kernel channel, and this one it's going to be the same thing, the squeeze momentum kernel channel. Use. Okay, so this is not going to work, but we can try it. So okay, so now let's check the inputs, see if it's good enough. So yeah, it's not in the same place because it's too big. Although at the same time it is. Yeah, maybe I can remove. You can remove use from here. Let me check. So I have to remove a lot of text here. I want to have the same thing. So I'm going to use true range. I'm going to use DR, which is true range, and that's it. That might be the thing, that true range. That way, I think it's going to be easier. Okay, let me check if now this works as expected. Okay, so the input how the input is in the same line. So the range, okay, needs everything into the same line. So here we have enable squeeze price minimum difference. So we need to have long and short into the same place, the way I see it, and that's it, man. And then this is going to be also in the same lines. Okay, I mean, for each one of them we need. Let me check. We need to enable and the setting. Enable and the setting. Let me check how the hell do I do this. So the first thing that I will do is for instance, what I can do is long and minimum with price. Okay, so I'm going to put it here. Okay, and so this is price minimum difference for a long. Okay. And this is going to be like this. Let's check how much space do we have left when we do like this. So this is going to be in line squeeze price minimum difference. Squeeze minimum price minimum difference. And we're going to check if this is long or not. So let me check right now how the hell does this work. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure this is going to be price minimum difference long. So we have the short one. I don't think minimum price difference. Maybe we can min diff, price min diff. Maybe we can do with price min diff long short. Yeah, we're going to have one line, so that yeah, we're going to have one line and that's it. Let me check. So So this is the short price price. So this needs to be here. So what we want to do is to so this is price minimum difference short. Okay, and this is going to be 0.35%. Okay, and this title we're going to remove it. So the inline, so this is long price, and this is long price. Okay, so what we want here is inline short and inline short. Okay, so now we have to do the same thing here for these lines. So we need to remove all of this, and this is going to be val minimum difference. It's value. So first of all, this is long, and this is 15%. So we remove the title, and we say that this has to do with val. So this is going to be long, and this is not price but val, and this is the same thing we need to use that it works properly. Here we are. So let's do the same thing with the last one, which is this one. So this is going to be the val minimum difference short true 100%, 150%. Okay, this title we can remove it, and we will use the inline settings, but this is short, this is not long, so let's replace here short, and let's replace it here, this is short. Okay, so now I can test this, see if it's okay, if it's okay. So so now let's see. So now we have these settings, everything into one line, and more or less it's true range, true. So it's true. So this is quite nice. So right now we have everything about logic about the divergences. So we have all the logic onto the same place. even the one about having the colors or not, which I have to test later. So I'm going to say that I have added Ruckard Divergenced logic. Strategy. Okay. So the first thing that we want to do is to use this strategy. So the way we do it is just using it into the right variable. So I think I should have somewhere here just the lines to use it. Okay, let me check. Yeah. So these are the lines. Wait a moment. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Wait a moment. Show condition 1. Show condition 1. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to copy this manually and that's it. So what we want to have here is just the squeeze momentum divergence long, which we use somewhere here. Let me check here. And we also want, wait a moment. I think I have managed to click somewhere that I didn't want to. Where the hell I am here? So the show condition is this one. So now we can say that we use it. Okay, so right now we could test if we check anything here, and that will be a nice thing. So we could check strategy. This is editor. Okay. So now we have some results which are quite good. This is amazing, I guess, because I was not expecting this. Wait a moment. Why do we have so good results? Because we are not using stop loss. Okay, we have good results because we are using a stop loss 1.5, and apparently with only 30% of profitable trades, you already have 75% of divergence of net profit. So this is quite good, in my humble opinion. But we need to test everything anyway. So now, right now, as this is a good result, I'm going to bump the version. I'm going to publish it so that anyone can use it as it is right now without anything else. So it's only 28% profitable, but it goes up. This is nice. Okay. So let's do it. So do not forget to check a version which is profitable without doing too much. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, let's pump the version and let's do it. So here we're going to bump the version here, which is it's going to be A2, and this is going to be A2 and A2. Okay, so nice. A2, A2. And so we are going to bump the version. Bump version to A2. And we need a tag, which I'm not sure what to use, if I am being honest. So this is going to be divergenced and this is going to be divergenced A2. Okay, so let's publish this into the script. So we check this and tags, view all tags, divergenced, scripts, divergenced. And going to edit the strategy, the video, and I'm going to add this strategy here. Okay. So going to go back. I'm going to come back in a minute. So copy A1 onto B1 so that we can use later. Okay. So I'll come back in a minute. Don't go anywhere else, please. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, so let's see if we can manage to do this stuff. So let's copy divergenced. So this is going to be I'm not sure if improved. Improved B plus, let's say. I'm not sure what names to use. So let's edit B plus so that we have let's remove this compare so that we don't have, so that we are not confused. And wait a moment. Wait a moment. So what was it? Okay, so I want to edit this new file, which is the B plus, because I don't know how to what name to use it for it. And I also want to open it on the bottom. Okay. Let's check the numbers. And we're going to say that this is B1 and that this is also B1. That way we can use it and it's going to be fun. We can compare both of them without doing too much. So now we should be able to add this B plus and we can say something like add divergenced plus based on divergenced classic. Okay, so now we have this B1 script, which is the same thing as the other one. Let's copy and paste so that we have it on the development, so that we have it here on the development place. How many? 189 trades, but it's only profitable 28% of the times. Okay, so so the next thing that we need to do is to compare the wait a moment, this is not right. Okay, so I am back. Not sure what I wanted to do. Wait a second. Okay, I'm definitely back here. I am back. So what the hell? So we have this diversion plus based on divergence logic. That's it. So what we want to search here is compare. Okay, so we have to compare the E with the B, which is the B class. Okay, so now we have the B class. Wait, I need to show it to you. So there is more stuff so that we have E3 here. So we have the query closing lines. Okay. So we also have this break even, take profit, and so on. And let's see. Yeah, break even. What the hell is this? So the volatility. No. Sorry. Yeah. We have this old auto condition advice. So we need to pick each one of them and fix it so that it's used, because we first of all we want to have the same logic as the E3, and if we check that it's not profitable or something, we will try to fix it. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so now we are going to, let me check. Let me check. So the first thing that shows here should, so it's the query closing lines. So the query closing lines, we need to use the one from our template, but the settings need to be the ones that we have on E3. So if we check in the template, we're using 13 and 22, then 6 and 18, and it's the same thing here. It's the same thing here. 13, 22, 6, and 18. So what we need to do is to turn them on. Okay. So this is not the right one. So if we go to the development and we turn on Julie, let me do a screenshot. 1 second. Wait a moment. Okay, let me take a screenshot from here so that I can compare later. Okay, so now what I want to do is to turn on the query closing lines with the current settings. I'm going to use it and I'm going to show them, and this means that we are more profitable because we had 26 or something, wait a moment. We have only 28% of the trades profitable, but this meant that we have a max drawdown of 15, and now we have max drawdown of 12. So the max drawdown is less than before, but unfortunately what we have here is that we have much less profit. So we don't have this 74 profit, but 18% profit instead. Okay, and yeah, and this is more or less same chart, more or less. So yeah, so apparently using the curry closing lines, it's not quite a good thing. Then I have the curry closing lines settings from my previous setting here, from my previous strategy, and it was somewhere. I should find it somewhere. Curry closing lines here, 25. So let me check them just in case it's worth it. So 25 maybe, and 25 then. 25 10. Let me check. Okay, there's difference or not. So it's 23. $48 profitable, 23. I'm not sure there's too much of a difference. Yeah, it's a bit better. It's a bit better. And maybe drawdown 12. Maybe drawdown 12. Wait a moment. This is not reliable. 25.10. Yeah, drawdown is less than before, but I'm not sure if it's good enough. So apparently using the closing line, curry closing lines is not as good as you could have thought originally. But it's something that needs to be taken into account. So I'm going to use these settings because I like them more. And I'm going to activate curry closing lines, even if right now it's not a good thing. I'm going to activate it because we want to use them in the okay, let me check. 13. Wait, is 20? It's 5. And down here is something else, which I don't remember. 25 and 10. 25. Wait a moment. 25. 25. And 10. Okay. Nice. 20 and 5, 25 and 10, and this is turned on. Okay. So now I should have these changes about the curriculums in lines. I just add them. And I'm going to say curriculums in lines were used with custom settings. Okay. And if we don't want to use them, we just remove them, but I don't think it's a good idea. I think the good idea is to just use them. Okay, so now I would like to do something else. Okay, so yeah. So in order to do something else, we just have to reload here. We can check something else. So the curriculums in lines are changed, are turned on. Then we have this about take profit, and we have break even. Okay. So there's this thing about break even that I'm not sure if I want to use, because this is going to fake my results when I'm going to use the second divergence. So I'm not going to use break even if the original script had break even. So we discard using break even initially on purpose. So later on, should we be using break even in the end? Okay. Let's check more stuff. So break even, curriculums in high, break even to take profit, it's not turned on. Okay, so apparently there are two break evens, one break even here, and yeah, so the settings from break even, yeah, which we are not going to use, although the break even is used on the curriculums in lines. That's why maybe there's that difference. So I'm going to change this so that it's 2, 15 and 0, 25 and see what happens. And yeah, I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to set it, and I'm going to save it into the script because it's going to have better results, I think, than not having anything. So Let me check. So the trigger is going to be, so we have 23%. So this is going to be like this and like this. Now it's 33. This is a bit better. Okay. So this is going to be, although I'm not going to use break even, this is a setting from the curriculum lines. So we're going to set it like this. So let me check them. Let me modify them. So this should be around here. So break even to 15. To 15. Then this is going to be 0.25 and 0.25. Okay. I add the script and then new break even settings that will be used by closing lines. Okay, so the difference is that here we don't turn on the break even because we can try it, but that's not the right way of doing things. So we can try to turn this on thanks to, where is it? Table break even. Maybe we should have more profitable trades, 33.2. And we also have net profit, but the drawdown is almost the same as the net profit, so it's not something that you want to do. Okay, you want to keep growing steadily here like this, more or less. And so yeah, so this is the break even. Now I'm going to update the code so that we have all the new settings here. Okay, so now if I reload, if I reset settings, I should have the same thing. Okay, so let me check once again here if there is anything else that we are missing before doing anything else. So we have this too old. Yeah, that's right, too old order. That's right, we need to implement these two old order inputs, which apparently are not on the. So the edge protection, it's here, but it's not used. It's not used. And then there's the volatility protection that needs to be used also. Okay, so let's begin with the volatility protection. Okay, yeah, so the way of doing it is just checking the settings. So the volatility protection has 14 and 1.1. And I think I have something else. I have the volatility protection. Yeah, it has something quite different. So the length is 14 and is 1.1 and 2. Yeah, so we're going to enable the volatility protection, see what happens, and we'll add it to the code so that more or less we have the same thing as so volatility protections, it's here. So let's enable it. We don't want to show it because okay, so is there something that we win? So apparently we don't win anything, we lose. So we have less rates, but the trades that we have, we lose them. So the volatility protection does not help us. So we are not going to enable it. I'm sorry about this one because I wanted some securities here. So let's don't enable it. So we discard enabling ATR volatility protection. But let me check one thing. Let me check if it's actually volatility or not. Because down here we have this setting about volatility protection with minimum maximum with 14. But if you check here, you have volatility. Yeah, it's an ATR volatility too. Yeah, so it's not worth it, so we don't use it. So let's check more stuff while we compare. So we have these two old volatility protection long edge that we don't use. So I think that we only need to turn on the two old option. Yeah. So we have the two old long, two old short, two old long. Yeah, so that we do is making this too big so that it doesn't use this. So right now I mean we could bump this version before we add the two old stuff. So right now we have this, we're going to bump as A2 and we will have another version here. So this is going to be B2. Okay. And this is going to be B2. Okay. Hit add. Bump version to B2. And so this is going to be B2. Okay. nice. So now we are going to use this. I mean, I'm going to go here, view tags, this new tag. So divergenced, and this is going to be bit. So this is going to be found in the video description so that anyone can use it. Okay, so now it's saved onto the video. Okay, so let me check. What more do we need? The old settings. So the old settings, as we said here, we can check them here on the inputs. There's some logic that we will need to copy. Yeah. I guess that somewhere there's this old logic. Let me check. Here it is. Get to old long bias, and then somewhere we should have this advice about to old logic. That's right. And this to old logic needs to be added to the Ruckard Zignaly script. So to old logic. Okay, so we're going to end here the video. Okay, so the next part of this video, it's going to be to add this to all logic. That we will also have to add onto the Ruckard Zignaly template. Okay, and so yeah, and once we add it, we need to use this thing about multiple pairs. Okay, and then there's the enforcements of following higher time frame trend. I'm not sure how the hell, I mean, are we using higher time frame trend? We are not, isn't it? So I have forgotten to, yes, I have forgotten it because this last version does not use it. So if you use it, maybe it's better, maybe it's not. It's not better. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's right. So next version we will continue to work on this stuff. Let's have 2 more videos and we will end here.
Disclaimer. Any opinions, news, research, and alias prizes or other information contained on our Smith video are provided as general market commentary and do not constitute Sim Ben Smith advice. Zignaly, all of the profit, and none of the work. Best alongside the top digital asset monitors and fans. If you use my link and that passed at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CCS fees.
Thank you for watching the video.